Judah, I decided to come to y'all with another video since I got time today. So I hope y'all day is going well. Now, I want to break something down to y'all. You know, as I told y'all before, I come to y'all with this YouTube stuff real. None of this shit is edited. None of this shit is fake. It's coming straight off my dome. All right. I just want to say that. Now, if you've been following me for a while, I give y'all the truth, but I also like to have fun with it. Okay? I always tell people, don't let this social media stuff consume you. Because you got to understand, a lot of this shit in regards to the African American race is staged. It's all staged against you. And this is all tied into Deuteronomy 28:68, where God said he would send you back to Egypt by ships on a journey where you would sell yourself to your enemies as male and female slaves, but no one should buy you. Notice how God said you would sell yourself. Okay? You got to pay attention to key words like that. Now, a lot of y'all be thinking that I just go to these people pages and I be stirring up drama. A lot of these people come on my page, and a lot of them come from these Hebrew Israelite camps. They'll come on my page and type shit in the comment section. So you as my subscriber, you will see this shit, click on their page so they can lead you astray. So when people say, why you always deleting comments or why you always blocking people? Because I understand the game at hand. Now, I usually don't block people unless they constantly trolling. So let's really get into this, because a lot of you say, you gain wisdom from watching my channel. And I really want my subscribers to sit back. I don't like y'all. I don't like calling y'all my followers, because I know where that really comes from. I know what that really comes from. I'm just going to call y'all my subscribers. A lot of you say, you gain wisdom from watching my channel. And I ask y'all, when it comes to watching these pastors or these Hebrew Israelite camps who make these 2 hour to sometimes 3 hours, or the people who argue back and forth on the corner with these, individuals and stuff, what are you gaining? What are you gaining? You're not gaining no wisdom. They're repeating themselves. And even though sometimes it may seem like I'm repeating myself in certain stuff, you always gain something when you leave. You don't gain anything from watching other people. And what did God say in the scriptures, who some refer to as Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? What did he say? He said if you seek him only, he will show you things that are hidden. So keep that in mind. So I want to talk to y'all about this, the serpent, because a lot of y'all hear me talk that serpent shit a lot, right? A lot of you don't pay attention where God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth, he put in scriptures that the serpent was the most craftiest beast of the field. Let me repeat that again. The most craftiest. So if you crafty at something, you're skillful, you're cunning, you're willing, right? In the scriptures, God said that this serpent was to crawl on his belly, roaming the earth, okay? Until an individual comes from Eve. So a certain individual was going to come in the future, right? and showcase the serpent and how he operates, his tricks. This is what God was saying in the scriptures in the Old Testament in the book of Genesis 3:15. So when it comes to the serpent being crafty, right? Let's use his greatest trick, which is the New Testament. The whole 666, the 666. You see, for it to be an enemy of God, see, God doesn't really have an enemy. God is God. Nobody can compete with God. I just want to put that out there. Nobody can compete with God. Okay? So you got to make up an imaginary enemy. So when you look at the story of Christ, who is an idol, let me repeat that again. He's an idol. He's not real. You have to make up a false enemy called Satan. Now, although Satan is real, Satan works on behalf of God. He does whatever God asks him to do. So let me get into what I'm saying. I just want y'all to take a good look at this photo right here. Now, if you've been following me, especially my community page, I've talked to you all about social media influencers and how to watch out for the signs and symbols that they display, because this is how they communicate with one another. All right? Let's start using our brains, Judah. Let's think for a second. Now, if God made the serpent crawl on his belly to roam the earth until his doom is to come, that means he's slow to get around. Let me repeat that again. He's slow to get around. If you're crawling on the ground, right, it takes longer to get to somewhere else. So this is what the entertainment industry come in. Because many people say, well, how is he able to control all the world governments? Through entertainment, through the industries. You see, if you control the industries of your economy, you can control the world. Let me repeat that again. If you can control the industries of your economy, you can control the world's. So if you can control the media, if you can control the music, if you can control science, if you can control the auto industry, right? If you can control, agencies, if you can control, all these different forms of agencies, right? You can control the world. So all these different industries are ran by the 9. Some of you refer to it as the 6, aka the serpent. Excuse me. So things like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, a lot of these social media platforms, as I stated before, are ran by witches and warlocks who worship and idolize the serpent, aka the 9. And, these people who practice sorceries and stuff, they're able to push fortune, so to speak. And this all ties into the whole algorithm thing. As I stated before, when you think of a thought and you scrolling through social media and you say, damn, why was I just thinking about that? And now all of a sudden I see this tweet or I see this Facebook post and shit like that. It's because it's going off the algorithm. Through computer science, the devil operates. This is how crafty the serpent is. And he uses social media influencers to influence things that goes against God. So turning the world that God envisioned that was good into complete chaos. Are you all following along? God is a low tolerance man. He's a king. Okay? He's a military dictator. He plays no games. The devil is all about entertainment. That's why a lot of shit you see on social media is all scripted. It's nothing but fake entertainment that push wickedness, that pushes evil to your eyes. And that the serpent is so crafty that he makes evil look pleasant to you, look delightful. But in reality, it brings harm. And as I stated before, this was the whole purpose of God telling you about the trees, the tree of knowledge and good, of good and evil, my bad, and then the tree of life. So through the internet, through video games, through Hollywood movies, right? He's able to move around freely through connecting through the internet. Media. So when you watch an anime in Japan, a lot of that stuff you see in Japan in regards to anime is serpent worship. So he got all those people in Japan idolizing him. He got all those people in Europe idolizing him through the media. Because as we all know, the media controls how you think. Again, let's just take a look at YouTube. I heard many people say you can't find real or authentic people no more. That's because the algorithm pushes them below where you can't find them. All these videos you see, and this is YouTube homepage. All these videos you see are nothing but scripted, podcasts. A lot of these people who go on other people's podcasts and all that, they got these managers or they got these agencies to where they set up these interviews. So one agency like, hey, we got an interview with this YouTuber, you want to do it or whatever. Then this YouTuber agreed to it. Then they get together. Then they got a podcast talking. That's how all this shit works, bro. It's the industry. All this is scripted. None of this stuff is real. None of this stuff is real. It's all fake. And again, back to Deuteronomy where God said you will offer yourself. And I talked about this before. These people are selling you an illusion. They selling you a lie. And many of you are just buying into it. All fake. And you see how this guy's holding up the 666 because a lot of these people are actors. These are the nations deceiving you, African Americans, who are really Judah. He's not just putting this up for no reason. These are the nations that your God was telling you about. Y'all following what I'm saying? Now to wrap this up, right? I want to take y'all to this lady. Man. Hold on real quick. I want to take y'all to this lady. Now, I was responding to a YouTuber who was deceiving Judah. And I guess this individual thought I was talking about her. I really don't even want to make this because it's childish, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to show y'all how people just lie on me because these people they are aware that I'm waking y'all up in a large amount. You also got to understand that YouTube shadow ban me, so they take away my subs every month. They take around 20 to 30 subs. But this woman, telling her followers that I'm a Christ lover and all that. Y'all niggas ain't never heard me idolize Christ. You niggas ain't never heard me say I worship Yeshua or Yahweh Shad and stuff. But this goes to show y'all how these people are aware of me, right? And they're trying to stop what I am doing, which they can't do. Another thing, this is the same woman who told me she's not even an African American woman. And I told y'all this before. A lot of these so-called sisters, because, a lot of y'all think because they skin color is so-called black, which is the biggest thing you can fall for, that quote black, that these women are actually of your tribe. They're not. This is a Nigerian woman who thinks she's Judah. This is a Nigerian woman who thinks she's Judah. And one of the biggest things I told y'all before is when they come to these Hebrew Israelite camps, the trick when it comes to them is to have you thinking you're Israel. Remember, there were two kingdoms, the kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of Judah. You guys come from the kingdom of Judah. You guys don't come from Israel. And that's one of the tricks. All these people take after the so-called devil and his craftiness, being trickery. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoy this video. And, if you in the truth, wake your people up. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a large number on a lot of people, and I'm starting to see it. With that being said, let's give all praises and glory to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm out.